Wait, so you mean to tell me a man really threatened to shoot up Atlanta Airport, like Hartsfield-Jackson Atlanta International Airport, and thought that was just gonna fly under the radar? Now, we gotta talk about this one because this right here, this ain't just wild, it's scary. What's up, family? Welcome back to Insider Scoop Report, where we break down the craziest, most shocking, and sometimes just plain unbelievable stories happening in our world right now. If you're new here, go ahead and subscribe, hit the like, and share this video, and drop your city and state in the comments because I know y'all got opinions on this one. We're talking about a man who allegedly threatened to shoot up Atlanta's airport, one of the busiest in the world, and now the feds are involved. Let's get into it.
Police say they thwarted the potential shooting thanks to the suspect's family alerting them about his social media posts. Now,
All right, so according to ABC News and the FBI, the man from Florida, yeah, Florida, again is now facing federal charges after he allegedly called Hartsfield-Jackson Airport and threatened to shoot up the place. Officials say this man made multiple phone calls claiming he was going to come up there and make it rain bullets. And listen, you can't play around like that. Not in 2025. The FBI, Homeland Security, TSA, they all jumped on it immediately. And within hours, they tracked him down and next thing you know, boom, arrested. Why do people keep making threats in 2025 like it's a game? Do folks not realize everything is tracked now? Your calls, your location, your grandma's Facebook? What do he think was going to happen? Now, here's the part that's even crazier. Word about this threat spread fast. I mean, so fast. People at the airport started panicking, thinking something was about to go down. Security increased, K-9 units everywhere, and flights were delayed while they checked everything out. Imagine being at Hartsfield. You got your bags, your kids, your Chick-fil-A sandwich, and suddenly TSA is telling you stand back because of a credible threat. That's trauma for folks. You can't joke like that, not in an airport. Let me ask y'all, if you were at the airport and heard somebody threaten to shoot it up, what's the first thing you're doing? Are you running, praying, pulling out your phone? Because I'd be halfway to my car before the announcement finished. So the man accused, officials haven't dropped every single detail yet, but he is from Florida. He has a history of mental health issues and previous run-ins with law enforcement. Now, this is where it gets complicated because while some people are saying he's dangerous, lock him up, others are saying he needs mental help, not just jail time. And that's fair, but here's my thing. You can't threaten mass violence and expect people to just understand. We all got issues, but there's got to be boundaries. What do y'all think? Should people like this get prison time or should they go straight into mental health programs? Because I feel like we keep having this debate every time something like this happens. Now, y'all know the feds don't play. And when it comes to airport threats, especially, they traced his phone calls to the carrier, found out he made the threats multiple times, even bragged about it to a friend. Like, bro, why are you bragging about a felony? According to court documents, the FBI said he left voicemails talking about how he was going to shoot people at the airport and make national news. Well, congratulations. You got your wish. You made the news. Now you just got to read about it from a jail cell. Do y'all think people are chasing attention now more than ever? Like, are we really living in a time where somebody will risk prison just to trend online? So I wanted to get into a screenshot from his social media because mental health at the end of the day, it's nothing to play with. And he expressed, according to his social media post, and yes, his name is Billy Cagle or Cagle. Someone asked him, what do he expect is going to happen to him? And he said he prays nothing because he has to take medication for schizophrenia. Sometimes he thinks he's being set up or someone is going to unalive him, set his house on fire, make it look like it blew up, and make it look like suicide. And someone told him he needs to take his meds. His response is that he's taken his medication. It happened 2 times since he got out of rehab almost 2 years ago. And all his family has left him and he's by himself. Wow. Someone said that he's not alone, but he feels that way. And so that could be part of what's sparking his outrage as well. He already has the mental issues going on. So now he's facing some serious federal charges for making terrorist threats and interfering with the operations of an airport. And let me tell you, those ain't misdemeanors. That's federal prison time, which could run him about 10 to 20 years easily. And the FBI made it clear they don't care if you were just joking. You made that kind of threat. They coming for you. No warning, no my bad, straight cuss. And now, should people get the same punishment for making a threat as they do for actually doing something violent, or should there be a difference between the two? I'm curious how y'all see it. So now, social media went crazy. People online were like, y'all better not mess with our airport. We're ready. We already got stress just trying to find parking. And others were saying things like, this is why TSA is so strict because of people doing dumb stuff like this. And you know, they're right. We already taking shoes off, belts off, laptops out. Now we got to worry about somebody making fake threats too. Come on. Now, how many of y'all actually feel safe in airports nowadays? Like, do you ever look around like if something popped off right now, what would I even do? Because I know I'm not the only one thinking the same thing. But these are social media responses that um, people put in the comments. Some people were compassionate to the family of this man that got arrested. We thank you all for doing with all of our hearts and gratitude that you took the right step and saved other people's lives, knowing that he would get in trouble. Thank you from the bottom of my heart and everyone else's. We do appreciate you. God bless you. Someone else put, I'm thankful the family called the authorities, probably saved a lot of lives. I hope he will get mental health. Someone else disagreed. Stop making excuses for violent or unreasonable behavior. I am a grown woman who suffers from severe mental health issues, and I have never threatened anyone or been driven to violence because of my mental health. Notice how his story humanized him. I'm not saying it shouldn't happen, but what I am saying is not everyone gets to explain and extend grace under fire. Interesting. Someone else put, I feel terrible for his family. I'm thankful they alerted law enforcement. And just one more here. So weird. When we do things like this, is a mental health crisis. But if it was someone else, when they do things like this, it's a mental health crisis. But if it was someone else, the comments are the usual suspects. Yeah, okay. So as you can see, you have different comments there, different ways that people are viewing this. And it's um not saying either way is wrong at all, because people can have their own opinion on this situation. Now, look, the world we are living in is different. You can't say bomb, you can't say shoot, you can't even say I am mad at TSA without getting pulled into a back room. It's not funny. Too many real tragedies have happened for this to be a joke. But here's the other side. Some of these people making threats, they're crying for attention or help. And by the time somebody listens, it's already too late. So, yeah, he needs to be held accountable, but we also need to start catching these red flags before it gets to this point. Do y'all think society ignores people until they blow up? Like, if we took mental health more seriously, would we see fewer of these kind of threats and attacks? Now, here's how I see it, family. Accountability and compassion can exist at the same time. This man crossed the line, no question. You don't threaten to shoot up a public place, especially not an airport with thousands of innocent people inside. But it also makes me wonder what's going on in his life that he thought this was okay, because nobody just wakes up and says, let me threaten the busiest airport in the world today. That's deeper than just stupidity. That's pain or pressure or something broken. Still, though, you can't fix what's broken by spreading fear. So if you or someone you know is suffering mentally, do not hesitate to get help. There is help out there. This is the mental health hotline.org website. There is a national mental health hotline. It's free, it's confidential. They are round the clock 24/7. And their hotline number is what you see here on the screen, 866-335-9926. They can answer any question that you may have. All you have to do is call that number or click the button, Get Help Now. And another question, do y'all believe in second chances for stuff like this? Or is this one of those you made your bed, now lie in it situations? So, yeah, family, this story is a reminder that words have consequences. The internet, don't forget, and neither does the feds. If you're angry, get help. If you're frustrated, talk to somebody, but don't ever let your emotions turn into something that ruins your life or put innocent people in danger. So drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you think this man deserves jail time or mental health treatment? And how do we stop stuff like this from happening? And remember, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video, because these are the conversations that matter. This is Insider Scoop, and I'll catch you in the next one. Stay alert, stay safe, and remember, it's easy to make noise, but real strength is knowing where to stay silent.